is going on? WNBA, y'all need to get this under control. This is ridiculous. Marina Mabrey, you just put yourself in the Dejanay Carrington box. You dirty slime ball player. You come and blindside Caitlin Clark. Marina Mabrey assaulted and tried to fight Caitlin Clark today. This is ridiculous.
What a wild night in the WNBA. Tempers flared, fouls flew, and Caitlin Clark, once again, found herself right at the center of the chaos. But it's not just the physicality that's making headlines today. It's the reaction that came after. From post-game press conferences to league responses and a fan base divided, this was more than just a game. It was a statement. So let's break it all down. This is the full story of the Indiana Feververse. Connecticut Sun game, the backlash, the brawl, and the moment that left Caitlin Clark speechless. It's Tuesday night. The Indiana Fever are facing off against the Connecticut Sun in a much-anticipated matchup. All eyes are on rookie superstar Caitlin Clark, who's had a roller coaster start to her WNBA career. Highlight reels, questionable officiating, and a target on her back. The Connecticut Sun? A powerhouse. Gritty, physical, and clearly not here to play nice. From the opening tip-off, the tone of the game was obvious. This was going to be a war of attrition. This wasn't basketball as usual. This was a message game. And Caitlin Clark, once again, was in the middle of it. Midway through the first half, tensions boiled over. Clark and JC Sheldon got into a heated verbal exchange. Shoves were exchanged.
Wearing goggles, folks. Caitlin Clark's going to need to start wearing goggles. Bumps up on Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark says, "Get your hands off me." And then here comes Marina Mabrey. Boom! Exploding Caitlin Clark like a safety coming downhill in the NFL. There was no flop there. Marina Mabrey did a straight beeline run to Caitlin Clark and checked her. You got Lexi Hull saying, "JC, what the hell is wrong with you?"
But it didn't stop there. Sun guard Marina Mabrey entered the mix, aggressively pushing Clark during the dust-up. At this point, you could feel it coming through the screen. This game was going to get uglier before it got better. And the officials? They were already losing control. Fast forward to the third quarter. Clark's driving to the basket. Bang. She gets fouled hard. Poked in the eye by Sheldon. It looked accidental, but the contact was real. Clark
Blatant. Hit her in the face. Now you're back in her face. Back up. Now you just come. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And the craziest thing is, they did not even eject Marina Mabrey from the game. They did not eject Marina Mabrey from the game. If that doesn't get you ejected, what has to happen for you to get ejected? Do you have to murder somebody on the floor? Like, what is going on with the WNBA?
Clark, known for her composure, stood up for herself. And once again, Mabrey steps in. Another shove, another scuffle. This time, Clark hits the floor. Still no ejections. But the refs finally step in. Mabrey is hit with a flagrant foul one, while Clark, Mabrey, and veteran Tina Charles are each given technical fouls. Now pause for a second. Think about that. 3 players get hit up, but no ejections, no real intervention. You'd think by now the league would learn to protect its stars, or at least its rising ones. But this is the WNBA in 2024, and Caitlin Clark has been eating elbows since Game 1. And just when you thought it couldn't escalate further. With less than a minute left on the clock, boom, Sophie Cunningham comes flying in with a hard foul on Sheldon. The kind of foul you see in playoff basketball, not in the closing moments of a regular season game. Sheldon snaps, she retaliates, and then it's on. A full-on brawl breaks out.
It'd be because of Sophie Cunningham. She's exactly what the Indiana Fever needed. She's what Caitlin Clark needed. She is the energy button. She is the toughness. She is the enforcer that the Indiana Fever desperately needed. Sophie Cunningham is not remotely scared, and she showed that last night. I'm not sure if her takedown of JC Sheldon was totally related to defending Caitlin Clark, but I am sure that this takedown with 46 seconds left to go in a game that they were up 16, 17, 18 points, the game was over.
Benches stir, officials rush in, fans go wild. By the end of it all, 3 players were ejected: Sophie Cunningham, JC Sheldon, and Lindsay Allen. A physical, dirty, emotional game. But what's even more shocking is what happened after the final buzzer. At the post-game press conference, Fever head coach Stephanie White didn't hold back. And Caitlin Clark, her expression said it all. Now, things are happening quickly. Everybody's getting better except the officials. So, we got to find a way to remedy.
Everybody's getting better except the officials. So we got to find a way to remedy it. I mean, you've heard every coach talk about it, so I don't know what the answer is.
While Coach White was voicing what many fans were already thinking, Clark's reaction was priceless. That wide-eyed, "Did she just say that?" look became an instant meme online, but beyond the humor, it underscored a larger issue: officiating inconsistency, player safety, and how the league's brightest star is being treated. Within 24 hours, the WNBA issued its ruling. Marina Mabre's technical was upgraded to a flagrant 2. But here's the kicker: no suspensions. Zero fans weren't happy. Some said the league was letting things slide to avoid public backlash. Others felt Clark was being targeted game after game, with little protection or accountability from officials. Fans weren't happy. Some said the league was letting things slide to avoid public backlash. Others felt Clark was being targeted game after game, with little protection or accountability from officials. And this isn't the first time. Clark has taken flagrant fouls, elbows, trash talk, and cheap shots almost every week. But this game, this was the boiling point. Caitlin Clark is not just a rookie, she's a cultural moment. The league is benefiting from her presence, her star power, and the massive new audiences tuning in because of her. She needs protection. You can't build your league around a player if you don't protect them. The officiating needs a serious overhaul. Game after game, it's inconsistent, reactive, and at times negligent.